Elizabeth from Fern Stickers, and today I am going to give my top 5 tips for starting a planner sticker shop. I've never really done like a business advice video before, but as I'm going to be celebrating my 3rd anniversary of my shop this week, I've been thinking about what are some of the lessons learned and what are some of the things I wish I had known starting out, and so I thought I would share that advice today. Before I get started with my 5 tips though, I do want to say that there's certainly luck involved in a sticker shop, and honestly I think that a lot of my success I owe to the economic climate of the last few years, when with the pandemic the people who have disposable income, who were able to keep their jobs and stay working from home, and weren't spending that money on going out to eat or traveling, they spent money on stuff they could buy online. And so I definitely benefited from a situation where people who kept their jobs in economically difficult times for some people had extra money to spend, and they spent it on things like stickers. And so I do want to acknowledge that there's some stuff like that that's totally random, and that, you know, who knows what the economy is going to be like in a year, but it doesn't look like it's going to be quite so bright. And so starting a sticker shop today, things might be different just because of some circumstances like that. I just want to give a reminder that, you know, success is always very situated, and there are often factors outside of our control. But that is not a discouragement to start a sticker shop, because I think the other thing too is when I started my shop 3 years ago, I was worried the market was already too saturated, and I still found a spot for myself within that market, and other people have started shops since I did and they found success too. So I wouldn't worry about the market being too saturated already and there being too many sticker shops. There is still room for more. But that leads me to my first tip, which is to think about what makes you and your shop unique. There are some shops that really what they do is they just copy what other shops do. So what is it that you're doing that's unique? Is it that you're offering kits for a planner that a lot of other people don't offer kits for? Are you offering something that's really high quality? Are you offering something that's really affordable? Are you offering a lot of options that other shops don't have? Are you making things for a specific demographic? You know, are you making stickers specifically for moms or for students or for dog owners or some group of people? So think about what it is that makes you unique and lean into that. And it's also okay if that changes, because I started off with a focus on making academic stickers, and that's not really my focus at all now. But that was what I started with because I thought that was a niche that I could fill. But over time, I saw that there was definitely room for more functional and pretty sticker kits, and especially sticker kits that could be customized to work in a lot of different planners. And I'm not the only shop that does that, but I think that I found a way of doing it that's kind of different and unique. And so that's kind of where I specialize. And especially I feel like I've got a certain aesthetic too that a lot of people relate to. So think about what makes you unique. The second thing is to practice making stickers before you actually open your shop. And this is advice that I wish that I had had. Now that said, I did for about 6 months before I opened my shop. I was making stickers for myself, but it would be 1 sheet at a time, you know, a couple sheets a week. I wasn't making a lot of stickers. And things change once you start doing a volume, and that's not even a volume of, you know, hundreds of sheets a day. That's when you move from doing 1 sheet a day to 10 sheets a day, you'll start to see some issues that come up with making more stickers. And so I would highly recommend that you practice making, what does it look like to cut 10 sheets, to cut 20 sheets in a day, and to print them? And what issues do you run into? Does your printer do weird things when you try to print a lot at once? Or can your printer only hold so many sheets of paper? Or whatever the issue is, you're gonna figure those things out, and it's a lot easier when there's no pressure and you don't have customers who are waiting for your stickers, or you have quality issues you're trying to work through. So it's gonna cost you a little bit more money in ink and sticker paper, but whatever, that $50 I would say is totally worth it to practice and try to perfect your product as much as possible before you start selling it. Number 3 is don't compare yourself to other shops. And this is a lesson that I have definitely had to learn myself. And in general, until I started my sticker shop, I was not on social media, because I know that I will compare myself to other people if I'm on social media. So for me, having my sticker shop and being on social media has definitely been a chance for me to learn and for me to do self-improvement, to not compare myself. But it's really easy to see maybe success that other people are having, things that other people are doing, and be like, oh, I wish that was me. I wish I was doing that. I'm not good enough. Or the other way, to be like, oh, I'm doing so much better than that other shop. Oh, look at those ugly stickers that other shop is making. You know, whatever direction it's in. But don't compare yourself, because The point of owning a business is the fun and the challenge of it, and for many people, the extra income that you get. And comparing yourself to other people is not going to do any good. That's not going to help you achieve any of your goals. You certainly want to be following other sticker shops to be aware of what they're doing, because you're going to get ideas, you're going to see what trends are. That's important, but try not to compare their success to yours, and focus on what you're doing and what you've achieved, and not relative to other people. Then the fourth one goes along with this, which is to connect to other people, both to customers and to other shop owners. And in terms of other shop owners, I haven't done like a lot of collabs or things like that that would be public that you'd see, but behind the scenes there are people that I'm in touch with and that I've talked to and shared advice with, and it's been really helpful to be able to talk to other shop owners who are doing the same thing, and to be able to collaborate with each other and not just be in competition, but actually to be able to share our knowledge and help each other out, and realizing again that there's room for a lot of us, and that me helping someone else solve a technical issue is not going to infringe on my success. I'm just going to make their life easier. And in a lot of situations, things where something started with someone reaching out to me for advice or vice versa, we've ended up sharing that knowledge reciprocally. And so it's gone back and forth. So just because I share something today, I might benefit and be able to get some information from you in a week. So connecting with other shop owners, and then also connecting with customers. And that's one of my favorite things. I've loved being on YouTube here. I feel like Instagram is getting a little noisy for me and a little busy, and so I haven't been spending as much time there, but I love the comments that you all leave here and getting to reply to those comments. But on Instagram too, I really am, even though I'm shying away from it a little bit, I still am going on so that I can see what you all are doing, because I love seeing how you use my stickers. And that's, for me, one of the most satisfying parts, is to create something and send it out in the world, and then for you all to embrace it and then use it and be creative with it. And I love seeing spreads where I'm like, wow, I never would have thought to do that. I love being able to connect with my customers as well. And my customers, they give me ideas, they give me insights, so that's really important. And then the last thing is to have fun. As most of you know, probably my husband and I love to play board games, and I'm a pretty competitive person when it comes to board games. And my husband is always reminding me that having fun is really the goal. When we get together with our friends to play a game, the goal is to have fun, not to win, and that we all succeed if we've had fun. And I think that that's the same thing with running a small business. There is so much that's incredibly satisfying about running a small business, about solving problems, figuring things out, making your products better. There are so many things that are really satisfying and a lot of fun, and I think it's, again, easy to get caught into, how am I doing? What's my success? What's my success compared to other people? Where do I want to be in 5 years? And instead, focus on what's fun and what you enjoy about doing it. Because again, most people who start a small business, in addition to a day job, they're doing it because it's something that they enjoy and that they want to be doing. Sometimes it's hard to forget about the fun parts, but make sure that you embrace that and lean into it, because it's a big part of running any kind of business. So those are my 5 pieces of advice for someone who is thinking about starting a planner sticker shop, although honestly I think that they would really apply to pretty much any kind of handmade business. Thank you so much for watching and for being around again as I celebrate my 3rd year anniversary this coming year. I am so grateful for all of you who watch, or who are customers, or who have connected with me, because that's a really big part of why I keep going, and I am really grateful for you all.